I don't know.
Did I come in at the wrong time? Yes. I think I'm acting like a dick right now. Yes.
You
What
did
happened?
it. It's all your fault. I have no idea what just happened.
I have no idea what happened.
Why are we plugging that into the...
Because we need the signal from the speaker.
Oh.
I said because. Alright, hold on. Let me. Maybe the wires are bad.
I think it got reset. I'll be back.
You suck, Francis.
Oh, that's shit.
Awkward.
Yeah, I saw him earlier. He was at the.
Technical issues. It's all part of speed runs.
Speed run issues.
It's not me this time.
Am I going to have to reset the run then?
Huh?
I'm going to have to reset the run then?
Yeah.
I'm only 3 minutes in.
Are you getting something?
No, the monitor's off because we've left it inactive for too long.
Okay, let me change this.
Sure.
I don't know. I haven't really talked to you. You guys talk.
I don't know what happened. Sorry, BinDoogle.
It's fine. Like I said, better now than like 40 minutes in. I can...
Okay.
Oh, hello.
How about
That
that?
being said, you might want to do some safety saves.
Oh, so you were back. I think it was the HDMI
my
one.
time was done.
It's okay. We'll restart it. It's only 3 minutes.
What?
Okay. Oh
Um,
my God. Can you lower our headset
Yeah,
mic as well? Because it's really
please.
loud. But increase the game sound now, okay?
So let me just... there it is.
Yeah. This one. This one. Okay.
That's fine.
As long as the speaker can get the game sound, okay? Can they hear the game sound in the speaker? Oh. Yeah, that is too loud. Don't kill us.
Is it all okay out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear. Okay, we're gonna start. I do apologize. We're gonna start again. Something happened with the HDMI. We're not gonna make sure that nothing's moving now here. You can see everything. Okay. Sorry. That was a test. That was a test. You passed the test.
We do these.
Okay, so let us know. Okay,
Yep.
Matt, we're gonna start it again. Okay.
Okay. I'm ready when you are. Been ready.
So
Get it?
just check.
Check.
Yeah. Okay. So we just want to make sure. Okay.
Can you just play just play sounds? I'm trying to get it to look for the stream viewers.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's
Is that good?
loud.
Oh. Okay. Well, something happened there.
That should be fine. Is that too loud?
Is that good? I think it's a little
It's a
loud.
little loud. Yeah. It's still about the same. That's fine.
All right. And if you can lower our headset a little bit, Matt.
Goodness.
Okay. Hello? All right, we're good.
Should be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for the slight issue there. Okay, whenever you're ready, can you... We did test this. We do this a lot, you know. But anything can happen. Oh,
Oh,
there's a feedback there, Matt.
jeez.
Not too loud there.
Hey, hi, hello. Hi, hi.
Okay, this should be fine.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No. We hear game sound, no problem.
That's not coming out of there?
It is. So,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
okay, Matt, whenever you're ready.
Okay. 1 o'clock. We got this.
Take two.
All right,
Okay, sorry.
Take 2.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, sorry about that.
There we go.
I think it's that.
Welcome to
HDMI
Kingdom
one.
Hearts
Yeah.
Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD on the PS4.
We went back in time.
To get a better Orbs of Light,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
the Orbs of Light we got was just fine. Which means I'm now going to screw up this one.
No, stop. Okay, so maybe you want to explain, since we're coming back, what is Birth by Sleep?
Birth by Sleep is the prequel to the franchise. It is the furthest back playable story of the franchise outside of the mobile game. And it talks about Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, who are the 3 people who are chosen to be Keyblade Masters. and they're the people who ultimately reach out to Sora, Riku, and Kairi to start their journey. My shot lock is very slow because of the beginning of the game, and I hate playing day one Terra because he's just so slow. By the end of the game, you're so fast and strong. That was pretty good orb.
So that is tutorial, yeah?
Not as good as the last one, but just about.
Sorry.
A couple seconds different. Worried. That's just explaining stuff and things that don't really matter.
Wait, I want to know the story. No.
We don't have time.
Tell me later.
We don't have time.
Tell me later, it's fine.
Basically, we just have to go beat up the ultimate edgelord so we can ultimately become the ultimate edgelord. This is Terra's descent into darkness, whether he knows it or not. Because Terra has got to be the strongest, if not the dumbest person in the franchise. Because this guy will go up to Maleficent, Captain Hook, your colorful cast of crew, and totally be oblivious to the idea that they are ultimately trying to screw him over and take his darkness. We're going to try and get our haste back. Not so lucky.
That's good. Last time they were hiding from you.
That's a soothing crystal. That's helpful. That'll help us later when we need to build Fyra. And there's my haste.
That was faster than the last one.
No, last one was faster. Going fast. Now we have this haste.
Nice.
And that should...
Oh no, this guy, always.
What a bugger.
So is there a lock-on system here, just like any other Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah,
or?
you can lock on to people. You don't typically, but you find you do a lot of shot locking. So whether or not you pick up a pulsing crystal or not, you can never have too many pulsing crystals in this run, so we're just going to come over here and pick up this one. But if you're just trying to go for like world record, you can skip this one if you get one during that fight. But there's plenty in this game, so you'll probably come across one later. I hope you like the sound of Terra dashing, because it's how we do. Moving around it's quicker than walking. We're going to grab this blizzard over here, and then we're going to come over here.
Okay.
We're on a bridge.
That's actually pretty good graphics for but this remake, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's not what we wanted. We want this guy. We want to beat up this guy on the bridge because we want his sweet, sweet D-Link orbs, because I need to have full D-Link for this starting boss fight. Because for the first two bosses, you need to use Ventus's haste, and that's all he is used for in this game. I'm going to grab this zero gravity over here, and we're just going to totally forget about most of these guys in this game, because Terra's already strong enough, and he doesn't need to beat enemies to be strong. You don't need no EXP walker. You don't need no bodies. We're gonna go see Aurora
This
because
guy's like Mega Man, he's dashing.
she's sleeping though, so we better not bother her.
Maleficent?
We made friends with Maleficent,
Yeah.
which is always good.
There's just a sleeping girl right there.
Oh yeah, no, Aurora's sleeping, so we're not gonna bother her. Instead, we're gonna go fight the Wheelmaster, who is the first boss as well as a total pain in the butt. Because sometimes if you let him, he's just gonna leap across the room and leave you to chase him. Nice and easy. We're just gonna go into Ventus D-Link, and we're just gonna try and get these full combos on him. I got snagged. That's not good.
It's okay.
And he's just trying to... I'm gonna try and get him in these full combos so you can stun him. And nope, you can be invincible while he attacks if you use your finish. Hopefully this combos... Oh, nope, but he's down, so that'll let us finish him.
So you stunned him.
Yep.
One more. There you go. Perfect. Good job.
First boss.
First boss.
Ugh, first boss, first world.
Yeah.
On to the next one. We're going to go to the Enchanted Dominion and see what Cinderella's up to. probably no good.
So what worlds are you visiting in this,
Um,
or in this run in general?
Well, we've got this one, which is no, this is the Enchanted Dominion, which is Sleeping Beauty. Next, we're gonna go to the Castle of Dreams.
And then we won't spoil the next one. That we're
Sure.
going at.
We're gonna go to the Castle of Dreams and see Cinderella.
Yeah.
First menu of the game, easy peasy. We're just gonna. This is just telling us how the deck system works, abilities you've gained. We're gonna take that. Zero gravity, equip blizzard. A lot of the commands in this game, it's very meticulous XP as per what you equip when to get the right amount of XP, so you can meld stuff later. It's probably my favorite song in the game. And this is when we're gonna start kind of putting Ventus by the wayside and bring out Aqua because she's too strong.
Thunder!
Nope. What we want here is our level 1 and ultimately our level 2. But that was really fast. This is better RNG than the game has ever been to me all week trying to practice for this. Last week I had a
Can't complain.
game where I got no D-Link upgrades for anybody for like the whole game. And it made it very difficult and hardly worth running.
Thunder!
And this is why you want this level 1 for finishing moves like that. And if you get her level 2, you need to put it back to level 1 because her level 2 ability is not nearly as good. Oh, I have Mega Down, which allows me to do stuff like this. And then everyone's just in a nice, neat little pile for me to deal
Oh,
with.
that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Gather! Thunder!
That's a pretty broken magic there.
yeah. And
Nice.
that forced fight.
Is there supposed to be something happening here? Because the sound is like,
Nope.
like really important scene. Somebody just.
Nope. We're just bodying people as we enter the room because we came to the world and there's people that just want to have their way. We're gonna dash away back here. And we're gonna go fast. We gotta grab this, which is a pulsing crystal. Surprise, surprise! And we're gonna jump up here. Nope. Or we're gonna try and jump up here. There we go. And now we've got to take Cinderella to her room because she's a small girl and she can't do it by herself. Go figure. Old school Disney, am I right?
Yeah, this reminds me of that Star Wars game. You have to escort the princess,
Right?
the little robot.
What a jerk. What we're trying to do here is we're going to try and... Oh my goodness. That's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
Drift!
Oh.
Want some?
Oh.
Oh.
So long!
Getting an idea of what I want.
She's getting hurt there.
Oh, okay.
Drift!
Make it stop! No!
This is a pretty bad hallway for me.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the worst hallways I've ever had for this fight.
Want some?
You're supposed to be able to go into your command. Oh.
Drift!
Make it stop!
You're supposed to be able to line people up like that and just kind of deal with it. And allow me to go into critical impact, which just allows me to body the room.
Please help!
Yeah, it's way too strong and deal with people.
She
And
good?
She's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the end of this hallway and go on to phase 2, which hopefully goes a lot smoother.
Oh, there's another hallway.
Yes, you have to do phase 2 now, which is we have to get her up the stairs to the ball. Because all these unversed are what we're worried about, and not the ball that is apparently still going to happen.
That was cool.
Ooh, over here.
Make it stop! Please help! No!
Drift! So long! Drift!
Good. There's no mana in the game?
No.
No MPs,
No
nothing?
MPs. You have commands instead of MP, which is just you have so many slots you can use,
Yeah.
which will allow you to use physical attacks, magic, items, whatever you want, but you only have so many slots at any one given time in the game.
And it has a cooling system where you have to wait.
Yeah, there's a cooldown system. Wait. Okay. She's coming up now, which means I can proceed dealing with these guys and finishing the fight before she even realizes there's a fight to finish.
Ooh,
We're done.
that's an
And-
overkill.
Yes. So now we're gonna wait for her to slowly make her way to the ball.
Jesus.
And that's the escort.
That's okay, we're good.
So now that we've escorted her, we have to go fight the boss, because that was not the most of our worries, was getting Cinderella to the ball. It was just a clever ruse to waste our time. We go down this hallway in true Terra fashion, one hub at a time. I'm gonna
You
go
can
over to
still
this
hear me,
corner,
right?
get this chest, get this thunder. We have a full D-Link, which will allow us to go fast as Ventus.
Yeah.
And take care of a much easier boss than the Wheelmaster. We have the Symphony Master. Imaginative names, I know.
He looks cool.
He's neat. He's going to try and beat us with his musical instruments, and it's not going to work. This guy's a lot easier to stun. Dot damage. Get those invulnerability frames while he's trying to attack.
Ooh.
And that's that fight,
Damn, good job.
which is a lot easier. Alright, so that's the Castle of Dreams. We're all done here. And Cinderella ran away from the ball anyway, after all that work I went through.
I just got our game sound just increased a little bit. If it's too high for you, just let me know.
Sure,
okay?
sure.
It went down a bit.
Yeah.
You noticed, right?
Yep. How ungrateful.
So are we in the next world? So
Yeah.
what world is this?
We're off to the Dwarf Woodlands to see Snow White, but like not at all.
Yeah.
We're dealing with the Queen, and this is actually a really straightforward. You don't really have to do anything in this world. You need to pick up a shot lock, and you need to defeat the boss. That's really all there is to this world. They took out, at least I think they took it out. There's a manip over there where you can use the vials to shoot up to the ledge to grab it, but I think it may or may not have been patched out of the PS4 version because I practiced it a lot and it never worked.
Just make sure you look at your notes. You
Yep.
have a few notes here for Dwarf Woodlands.
So we need sliding dash because we're going to go over to here and we're going to clip this bush so I can get up here. And I gotta jump and slide dash over to here and get this chest. It says Fission Fire-Aga, but that's a misnomer because you can't actually put money in chests, just items, so that's actually money. We don't need Fission Fire-Aga, it's just worth a lot. We're gonna sell our Blizzard because, I mean, who needs Blizzard? We're gonna sell all our stuff, all our extra goodies for this money. And then we're gonna buy a bunch of fire because Terra likes setting things on fire like a good edgelord.
And then
Arrow.
arrow.
Nope. And we're gonna go into the command decks and we're gonna meld some stuff. Melding allows you to put two things together and make something brand new and awesome. So we're gonna put a Wellspring Crystal on this to give us Air Combo Plus. And then we're gonna fuse these two guys together with a Pulsing Crystal, and that'll give us this finish boost on a strike rate. And that's not what I wanted. And then we're gonna equip our new stuff, because new stuff is always better than old stuff.
Did you get the arrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's a wall. Now, these are really weak, because they're only level 1, so we need to do something about
So
that.
this is a force fight.
We're going to get this forced fight now, in which all these new cool abilities we just got, we're not even going to use them. Not right now anyway. Basically, you're just going to use Aqua until you're powerful enough to have a deck of your own that's worth using. And you're just basically using it as a placeholder to put your stuff until you need it. Where did you go? Nice backs.
Thunder! Gather! Take that!
The thing you want, and hopefully I get my level 2 during this fight, because it would make things just a lot smoother for me.
Gather! Thunder!
Just pop up like that, and you want some? I want some. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, you almost got jumped there. Okay, you did get level 2. Arrow.
Yep, there it is. So if you see that in the end animation where I should have the upgrade, I'm almost positive it gives it to you. We're going to go back here. Now, this next part, that was the easy stuff.
Yeah.
This next part is the hard stuff. That it's not hard as much as it is tedious. There's a lot of stuff you have to do, and you have to make sure that it happens right the first time. We're going to go back here. Got this ledge over here. We're just going to shot lock across. And, oh, almost dropped. We need to grab this flame salvo because it's the shot lock we're going to use for the rest of the game because it is fire. Alright, we're coming up to our third boss fight, which is the magic mirror. This fight is really tedious because you want to get a 0 phase on him, which involves you landing a strike rate as soon as the fight starts and then getting a full combo on him before he can do anything. That involves you walking before the fight even starts, and as soon as it starts, we're just going to throw a strike rate. And that'll get him in some sort of stun animation, and then we're going to try and, I'm going to get a 1 phase at least. That slows the fight down, and I've probably just lost at least a good minute. But basically, you want to get the one that's smiling and doesn't look like everyone else.
Good. Stunned.
He's going to want to do something, and we're going to shot lock him so that I won't let him. And he's going to go into phase 2, which once again is not good, but we found him real quick.
Oh, that was pretty
time.
fast, yeah. That's good.
So, as much as I lost about 5 seconds there,
Still good.
it was quick and easy. That's not how I want to do that fight at all, but it wasn't too slow. But ideally, you want that 0 phase fight. But that's us done. The Dwarven Woodlands. We're on to the Mysterious Tower, which is a menu and a cutscene.
Whose world is Mysterious Tower?
You're gonna go see Yen Sid.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay,
just
okay.
a Disney thing they put in for a place for him to have. Gotta go fast, so we gotta boost.
There's no gummies here, right?
No, you are the gummy.
You are the gummy.
That's being a Keyblade Master. It's true power. Alright, cool. So we're going to edit our deck a bit. We're going to change up these fires because we need new, better fires. We're going to put on this air slide so we can dash in the air now, and we're going to put on Flame Salvo because we want to level that as much as possible before the end of the game. We're next going to equip Treasure Trove so that we can get more money. And hopefully, yes I did, I'm going to switch this back to level 1 so that I can get her other finish ability and not the garbage one. Next, we're going to get this, nope, awkward. We're going to get a cutscene.
Oh.
Don't need a cutscene.
I know.
We don't need to see Yen Sid. I don't need to fly through space.
So that was the main reason you went there?
Yeah. You just need to do this menu after you get the cure. You're basically just going there for the cure and because you have to. Next, we're going to go here again because we have to. This is just a cutscene and a total waste of time, but, I mean, not if you're not speedrunning. We got to go see Master Xehanort because he's going to feed us more lies about how to harness darkness. And that's that.
Yo, damn.
And we're done the Keyblade Graveyard. Oh, right. We've got a plethora of cutscenes to skip because we in there.
It's good they allow you to skip.
Next we have Radiant Garden, which is the longest world in the game. It's also the biggest pain in the butt, because there's a lot to do.
There's some forced fights.
Hey look, a forced fight.
Yeah.
So
This
surprise,
little buggers,
surprise,
eh? Seriously.
we're going to use our supercharged Aqua, who's got more tools the more you level her, and it's just brilliant. We're just going to get this magnet. We're just going to lay down mine squares. Mine squares so no one can touch us, and we're just going to make sure everyone's in a nice neat little pile so I know where everyone is.
in pods.
No. These guys are.
Want some? Gather. Take that. Want
Nice.
some?
Oh wow. Damn. That was good.
Ugh. And I got a D-Link upgrade that I didn't need. Sweet. The one time I don't, I'm worried about the RNG is when I get it. Xehanort, but you didn't see him. You're crazy.
So we're
It was a different old man. We're gonna go see Merlin.
We're gonna go see Merlin
You
now.
thought it was Xehanort. It's not. It was Merlin. The only thing this old man has got for us is this little crystal in a box. We're gonna skip this cutscene because I don't care. And next we're gonna do some more melding. Now that Strike Raid has served its purpose, we're gonna deal with it. I have shimmering crystals, which will allow. I have one shimmery crystal, which will only allow me to make one Fyra for now, but that's fine. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna edit this so that Fyra can be Cure, and we're just gonna get these last two fires the work. Strike Raid is gonna become Thunder.
Okay.
My D-Link is not full, which it's not. I'll only need to kill one of these floods, but whatever works. Get his precious, precious gems. We're gonna air dash over here. 'Cause
Whoa.
that's better.
Gather. Thunder. So long.
I'm just gonna get these guys, get their money, their XP, their things. And we're gonna go over here.
Gather. Thunder. Want some?
They were too
Too
high.
high.
Want some?
Okay.
Gather.
See, oh, I know what happened. It's because I cast Magnera in the air.
Yeah.
So it was
Oh
on
yeah,
fire.
yeah.
That's fine. We're gonna go this way.
You still recovered there. It's fine.
Didn't mean to block. I do need more D-Link, so I need to body one of these guys.
Not enough.
Not enough. It needs to be blue and shiny, and that guy doesn't have D-Link. This is awkward.
It's another one, yeah. Okay, good.
We got Thunder. I'm not worried about that guy.
So you can just skip this enemies, right?
Yeah. I shouldn't have had to fight those enemies, but if your D-Link is not full, you need the extra floods. Floods are the most reliable source of, which are those little generic
Yeah.
looking dudes. Can you believe all this aqua?
Gather. Thunder. Take that. Gather. Thunder. Want some?
Just gonna get that stuff. I don't even really need D-Link right now, but we've got a mid-boss fight coming out. Is how big this world is. Basically, this is Trinity armor. Me and my friends have come to help me with this fight because it's a 3v3. Basically, for this fight, you're going to be using a lot of fire-based powers because that's what we ultimately want with Terra. But you're basically just going to firestorm him to death because it's really strong, and you build your abilities to boost his fire abilities and his air combos. So stuff like this is just going to do more damage. And each piece of the guy that you destroy, the Trinity armor, is going to give you health back. So you're not too worried about your healing right now. Because you should.
Oh.
Stuff like that gives you invincibility
Oh.
things.
This guy's a Gundam. Oh.
This will basically break the legs, give me my health back, and we're onto the arms, which should break any time now.
Fire!
And now just the head. Oh,
It reminds me of God Arm from Kingdom Hearts 1.
yes, that is the drawn comparison.
Yeah.
Want some?
This one's just thinner.
Say goodbye! Fire! Fire! You're done!
Nice.
We don't die to Trinity Armor.
Yeah.
It's
was
such a pain in the butt
my-
and a
my
total 2-minute run back. It's awful.
My heart was thumping there.
I gotta pass to Disney Town because Ventus is a child and he was told to bring his parents. This is fine. It sounds like I'm in danger, but I've actually got plenty of health and I can probably beat the rest of this world without any sort of like healing items or anything because, well, I mean, I don't have slots for that and that would probably just be pretty cheap and take too much time. It's not like I have to worry about my health or anything because using healing items would be ridiculous. We're gonna sell Strike Raid because it has fulfilled its purpose
Yeah.
and given us all we can get out of it.
And Asuna.
And Asuna, and any other sort of things I have.
You can sell it. And then you have to buy a Binding Strike
Yep, two
two of
binding
them,
strikes
and then magnet,
3 magnets.
if you can.
Yep.
You should have enough money, hopefully.
Nope, I want 2. And then we need 3 magnets. No, I can buy 4. And then we're gonna equip them.
Yeah.
Very important that we remember this 3rd binding strike. Magnet, magnet, magnet.
Perfect.
And
Now you have to meld some stuff.
yeah. Oh, this is awesome. I'll just kill this guy. Because I don't have the D-Link I need. Which, now I do.
You're good.
Oh,
Gather! Thunder!
Oh,
Take that! Take that!
set up the Mind Square. And allow us to put up that.
Thunder!
Then turn into that. Turn into that. And it just lets you melt the room. Oh, and we take those.
that was funny.
Oh, wrong way.
It's like they just came to get killed.
We're gonna do this because however you're supposed to do this, and by that I mean however this was done in the world record, it's very tricky to get down like how you need to D-Link into Aqua and then revert out of it to maintain how much D-Link gauge you get back. So that was one. I need to do this 4 times, switch out my commands, and then do it one more time.
Gather!
And then we're gonna
Thunder.
thunder,
So
and then we're
long!
gonna finish,
Nice.
and I'm gonna revert. Oh,
Too far?
whoops.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna stay in here.
It's okay, it's okay. It's fine. Just recover. It's fine.
Yep.
It's supposed to be one clean hit, but it's okay, it's fine. You casted it in the wrong...
I goofed that. So we're gonna go over here and get my D-Link back.
Want some?
Okay. We got Gold Rush, which is hot garbage. Oh,
Now
is it
you're gonna-
actually
yeah.
just him?
You're done!
one more. It's okay.
Get... Want some?
Okay.
Thunder! Take that! Gather! Thunder!
Nice.
So long!
One more time.
2 more times.
2 more times.
Just seems like it. This is probably the worst I've ever done on this segment.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna do these guys first, which is how I've been practicing it.
So again, you're doing this a few times because
You need to level up your commands so that you're able to meld them later.
Gather. Gather.
nice.
Want some? Gather. Thunder.
Alright, that one was
So
good.
long.
Still up there.
This is the right amount of under I'm used to.
Let's go.
That just let us clean up the room.
Oh,
I gotta do this one more time, and luckily I should be pretty okay for my D-Link.
yeah.
And then I need to do it a 5th time. I'm sorry, this is the boring part of the speedrun.
It's fine, you need it. If you can,
And shimmering crystals. Shimmering crystals are very important. Probably the most important.
Gather.
I'm just gonna cheese out this first phase without Aqua because it's just gonna make things go a lot smoother in the sake of this marathon.
Gather.
oh,
Gather.
I'll take it.
it's fine.
Thunder. Want some?
Good.
Gather. Thunder.
Okay. So that
Is
was
that it?
4.
Yeah. We're good?
Almost. So we need an upper bed.
Need to melt.
Yeah. So now I need to start making these fires, which I need a pulsing crystal so that I can get this leaf bracer. Because normally, what you want is you want max fire boost, which is these shimmerings. But A, I don't have enough shimmerings, and B, if you're marathoning, it's probably just a lot easier that you're going to be using the leaf bracer because healing in a pinch is always just going to be better for you.
Thunder and magnet.
Thunder and magnet with a fleeting crystal. Yeah. We get this magic haste, which is also good. We need cure and arrow together with
Yeah.
a fleeting or
Pulsing, yeah. You get Kura.
which I have pulsing. And I get this finish boost, and then we're gonna fuse these magnets together. Because how do they work? We're gonna find out. With fleeting or no crystal, I don't have a crystal, so we're just gonna try for a random ability. I didn't get anything. That's also fine.
Magnera's fine, yeah.
We're gonna try and swap out these binding strikes for these magnets, and we're gonna equip our fire
Fires,
rays
yeah.
because we're just gonna deal all this damage now. This is where Terra starts to rely a lot less on Aqua and a lot more on his own merit. We're gonna go back in here and
One more time.
one more time to level up these things a bit, get some experience for this. Gold Rush is garbage because it's just going to give you money, which, like, you can use money, but I don't really think you need it.
Gather.
This,
Fire!
and just start shooting fireballs at them.
Gather.
Nice.
Gather.
Mind Square,
Thunder.
Thunder,
So long.
go long,
Didn't even move.
and we're done here.
Okay.
We're gonna move on. All this pain and suffering is leading up, of course, to the final boss of the stage, which I won't spoil it for you, but it's better than Trinity Armor, that's for sure.
Gather. Fire. Fire.
You're supposed to use the Aqua D-Link for this, but I feel like this method's faster, but what do I know?
Gather. Gather. Say goodbye.
We're just gonna level up.
Alright,
our
so you're good.
fires.
You're level 2, eh?
Yep.
It's an overkill there, huh?
Goodness. You know what? This XP's not that valuable. We're wasting time here.
Oh, who's the boss?
I'm not going to tell you, as if I would tell you. It's Brig. This is pre-Zigbar Zigbar. This is the man before the man. He's going to shoot me with his guns, but I won't let him. I'm going to shoot him with his guns. And then I'm going to shoot him with my guns.
You're done.
And this fire boost applies to anything fire-based, so stuff like this is going to work on him too. Now realistically, this is supposed to be kind of a no phase, but now I'm out of focus, so I'm going to have to do a lot of improvising. And when he phases like that, it's a real pain in the butt. But you're supposed to be able to just shot lock him a couple times.
Oh,
Which means he's going to warp up again. And if he doesn't, also fine.
okay. A bit more.
And that's break.
Let's go, Brig.
I feel like on this, I'm getting a lot of the RNG that I need with, I'm having trouble with a lot of these phases and boss fights. Giving me grief.
Are we gonna do a mini game?
We're gonna do a mini game.
We're gonna do a mini game.
Real talks. As much as I hate Radiant Garden, I hate Disney Town worse.
Yeah.
Because you have to do one thing and it's really tedious and stupid. We gotta go play a mini game. We gotta go cater to whatever the hell P wants to do today. And Pete's a goon, so we won't let him.
I'm gonna get you water, okay?
Sounds good. Alright. We are actually here for one reason and one reason only. Terra has no time for your childish nonsense, so we're just gonna go right to the Rumble race. Literally spawn you right next to the thing, and this is the only thing you do in this world with Terra. It's really easy, but you can kind of get janked by random RNG, including these tornadoes. So I hope I don't have to do it twice, but it's happened before. It may look like I'm in last place, but these guys are too stupid to use the shortcut. So we're going to use the shortcut. It's these tornadoes that I'm talking about where hopefully this one bounces back. It did not. Which is fine, because we've got 5 laps. What race is 5 laps? I've never played a kart racing game.
Bring it.
I don't mind you.
Bring it.
Not a very exciting part of the game, mind you. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And hopefully I've got enough of a lead on them that this isn't a problem. Ooh. And I've got 2 laps left, yeah. They suddenly go from like not fast at all to too fast. And like they're in the dust and then they catch up on me. This is really good RNG on these tornadoes. And I just need this lap to go as well as that one. Except for this guy. If he does that to me, I swear to God. We should be okay. I just need to not get bopped by these tornadoes, and I didn't. So we only have to one-shot rumble racing, which is really good. Sometimes I get terrible RNG and they're just way too on me and I have to do it twice. Yes, thank you, thank you. Some jank stuff.
Excellent race.
Yeah. Spring. Shut up, Pete.
Jermaine is actually part of NWB. I'm just gonna tag him in because I gotta do some other stuff at the moment, okay?
You had to skip 3 cutscenes and 2 out of 3 of them involved Pete complaining about something.
No, thank you that you skipped that.
Yeah. All right, on to Olympus Coliseum, where we're gonna go help Hercules. No, we're helping Hades. Hades is our friend here, because Terra doesn't know any better, and he's dumb. This is gonna be really easy. We're gonna use Aqua. No, we're actually just gonna do this. And it's a lot easier. It's a lot better. Now Terra can stand on his own 2 feet without his friends, and friends are for suckers. Because Firestorm is actually really powerful.
Gather. Fire. Fire. Gather. You're done.
And that's that. Alright, now that we're done helping her, we're gonna ignore him completely and go help Hades, who is trying to find a sucker to be his next combatant in the tournament. That sucker's me! We're gonna get these 10 rounds, in which is just gonna be a lot of fire and a lot of murder. Grease, everyone!
Right?
These fights are really easy. We're just gonna shot lock these guys. And we've got enough of the fire boost, so that's gonna kill them no problem. Or not. First couple of rounds, you're just gonna use these partial shot locks. And it's gonna deal with these few numbers that you have pretty quickly. Stuff like this, you've got to handle more crowd control. You're just going to pop them up in the air and start shooting them with fire.
Fire. Fire.
Until you run out of fire and you become fire. Last guy, for the shot lock method anyway.
Let's go. So long.
I have to sit through this animation because I'm a dude. That happens.
Gather. Say goodbye.
Well, fine. Die after I kill you.
Gather. Fire. 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 Want some? Gather. You're done.
Hey, look, a pulsing crystal.
Gather. Fire. Fire.
I hate surprise. Surprise is the worst because you're just trying to combo into stuff, and it wants you to do something else completely.
Say goodbye.
It will cause you to press a random button that it feels like making you press. And I've been bamboozled by these damn mandrakes. Alright, with too much time spent. This one's really easy because we don't even need any of our power. We're just gonna dash in here and we're gonna make Mega and we're gonna do that twice. And that's gonna make quick work of that round. And we're done this tournament. And now we've got to move on to the final round, which is the boss for this world. But first, I have to do some melding. Yes, good. Now, we're going to build Terra's secret weapon, which we need all the pulsing crystals we can find. Oh. We are making these fire surges because Terra is a physical attacker and fire is strong. Okay, and then we're going to equip the fire surges, and this is the kit that we're going to use right until the very end when we need to start selling and buying some more stuff. I'm going to talk to Hades, and we're going to do this last part of this world, which is fighting the final boss, who is a little wiener named Zack. This is really easy. Phase 1, we're just going to shot lock him because it's easy, it's strong, and he can't cope. Caught up in this mix-up. He didn't see it coming.
Let's go.
But I mean, do you ever see it coming? Now, we're just going to flare surge because... Nope, that's awkward.
Heal. You can't escape.
And that's phase 1.
Good job.
Thank you. We're going into phase 2 because we needed a cutscene to go into a different phase. Zack has been controlled by Hades, and we need to free him because apparently the helmet is what was saving him from being controlled. We're going to use this one flame salvo to try and get some damage in off him. And then we're going to use our friend for the last time. Surprise, it's Ventus, because in this fight we want to go fast. And you can actually just get him locked up in this combo, and there's nothing he's going to do about it. Except for that, I guess. And that's Olympus Coliseum. I feel like I'm a little behind on this, but we'll make do. Forged a D-Link with Zack that I will never use. Never. Ever. I beat you. Why would I need your help? Before we go to deep space, we're going to open up. Real simple menu. We're just going to change to Mark of the Hero because we're rich and don't need any more money. This part here is an auto-scroll fight, pretty much. Oh, that's not a cutscene. You basically just need to mash X on these jellyfishes until you finish the phase and go on with your life. And that part's done. And we're actually going to go into deep space. We're going to have a forced fight, and then we're going to have a boss fight. So does this all sound familiar to everyone?
Heal.
That's not what I wanted.
Gather.
Everyone knows it. And what we want is Firestorm.
Gather. Say goodbye. Gather.
And I got surprise. Not a very good surprise.
Gather.
That's that phase. This next part's a lot of fun. It's just basically a gauntlet to go to the final boss, or the final boss of this world. It's a real short area. I'm just gonna go down this hallway. I need to prep my fire surges because I'm gonna need them in a minute. So we're gonna go through this teleporter, which will then allow us to go outside, because Tara's allowed to play outside because he's a grown-up. and make his own decisions. We're just gonna go through here to the other part of the ship. Alright. You could use the anti-grav lift to go up, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna use me, because I'm all I need. Then we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna shoot. And we're done that room. Go through this hallway. That was easy. And we're at the boss for Deep Space, which is Experiment 221, who is Stitch's friend? Question mark? Accomplice. This is really easy. Surprise, surprise, right? Just gonna shot lock him. Do a lot of damage. There's supposed to be phases to this fight, but I got a no phase with him last time. I did not get it this time. He's going to go into these guns, and basically you've just got to fire search him till he comes out of the guns, and then you can go back to shot locking him.
Let's go.
Might be enough. It would have if it was a full. It was not. That'll do. And that's Deep Space. We made friends with Stitch. I don't ever recall seeing him, but we in there. Making friendships we didn't know we had. Next, we're gonna go to the other Radiant Garden, Neverland. My favorite. It's not my favorite. Can I just go to a world without getting ransacked as soon as I get there? I just showed up and there's people who want to square up. That's fine, they don't know any better.
Gather.
Let him know.
Just gotta.
Gather. Gather. You're done.
This one is a bit trickier because these guys are really easy, but it's when you get these gorilla guys that are impervious to gravity that you just kind of have to fire search through them. Let them know.
Gather. Gather. Say goodbye.
We're gonna body somebody. I don't know who it is yet, but someone's getting bodied. Go into Firestorm again. Basically, we're just trying to make him into Human Torch, so he can just burn through everybody.
Want some?
And we're done this force fight. Now we're getting into the final phase of what I will need for the final fight, which is the last I will need from any of these Moogles or chests or what have you. Okay, I'm gonna sell my Magneras. And any extra items. Got a lot of money. All right, cool. Now we're gonna buy 3 of these fire surges, and then we're gonna buy as many of these mega ethers as we can, which is 13. That's fine. then we are going to equip these fire surges, and this is the last command deck that Terra is going to need. We're going to add Sonic Impact to our slides so that we can burst through with damage as we hit things. I don't care about any of these people. Oh, and I give that. I'm taking the long way around. Huzzah! As if nothing else was going to go wrong today. Oh, don't you dare. Okie doke. Okay. This room, we're going to have to take out a couple people because we need this XP. Basically, you want to be level 19 by the time you're done the Peter Pan fight, and this will help us just get that little bit of extra XP that we need. That should be enough XP. Now we're going to head towards the final area for this, where we are going to get all the XP we need. We're going to go across the Skull Rock, where we're going to fight Peter Pan. Because beating up a little boy is totally manly and dark. Makes me a total edgelord, beating up children. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, he wanted to fight, right?
You won't stop me. You're done.
This is going to be really easy if we've got the firepower, which is just to say we need to shot lock him a few times and just... This isn't a true boss fight. It's just going to get him to go into a cinematic that'll let us talk him down and realize that maybe beating up children isn't the answer.
You're done.
And this should be it.
So long.
Yeah, there we go. Right? Sorry, I beat. Now we're friends. I didn't want this, but now we're friends. All right. So I don't know what's going on, but there's danger music now. Yes, friends. Now this strategy is actually really simple, and even I, someone who has a bit of trouble with it, couldn't screw it up. Because there's enough D-Link drive in this room to go around. You are honestly gonna Magnera, revert, pick it up. Oh, did I screw it up? Nope, there it is. Go in again.
Gather.
Magnera, revert,
Gather.
Magnera, revert. Because she's actually just that broken.
Gather. So long. Gather.
There we go. That's Neverland. That was the boss fight for Neverland. I can't believe it either. Right?
Every star.
Some weak
Yeah.
soft stuff. That's enough of that. I don't need this.
Right?
I'm on my motorbike like an edgelord. Alright. Time to go see Keyblade-sama and see what imbuing wisdom he has to give me. I don't know what it was, but it was important. Something, something darkness. So Keyblade Sama has given me his ultimate Wisdom of Darkness, and I need to go defeat the false prophet, Mark Hamill. He's telling me he's the ultimate edgelord, and I called him a liar.
Take that.
It's fights like this where the Leaf Bracer is really going to come in handy, because if he just kind of bodies me free, I'm going to need something to recover from it. We're just going to go under and bop him, and we're out of dark. Oh, I got bodied. That's fine. At least it was really early into the fight. And we'll just try again. This time with more feeling. More feeling, less emotion.
Take that.
Gonna queue up Kira just in case.
Say goodbye.
We're just gonna want to fire surge till we get back into Dark Pulse.
Heal.
Stuff like that you can just DM out with.
Weak. Want some?
Basically, this is just a rinse and repeat fight of Dark Impulsing into Fire Surge, into Dark Impulse, into Fire Surge until he's dead. Okay. That's fine. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble in this fight. He's too angry. He's angrier than me.
Want some?
And I'm pretty triggered.
Take that. Want some? Say goodbye. Take that. Take that. Heal.
There we go. That's Land of Departure. Too much Hydra for you. Alright, I got the Chaos Ripper, which is the best Keyblade ever made by anyone in the history of ever, because it is designed for one person, or one reason and one reason only, killing old men and small children. Which is exactly what we're going to go do as we reach the end of our game, which is the Keyblade Graveyard. Woo! Alright, we're in the Keyblade Graveyard, and I need to do this quick Tings menu, which is adding these oh so precious Mega Ethers to our inventory. And the reason we bought so many of them in case I get bodied again. Because when you continue in Kingdom Hearts, you don't get to keep the items you used. So, fun times. As you can see what I was talking about, these final bosses, when they apply a lot of pressure, if you're not adept enough at the game, and you're going for stuff like marathoning, having that Leaf Bracer is really going to help you get the heal off when you need it, and not when you have the time for it. These tornadoes aren't edgy enough, so they'll never catch me.
Amazing.
So we have achieved our final form. We are now the Human Torch, and we're going to make a small change of this little kid and this old man, because in true edgelord fashion. this is a 3-phase boss fight. The first one is going to be Master Xehanort and Vanitas and cool cutscenes. That's not part of the first phase, but it's cool anyway, right? So first things first, Xehanort's going to be there, but I need to bop Vanitas so I can get him out of the way. And then we're going to go into phase 2 where I'll fight Master Xehanort.
Let's go.
It was Leonard Nimoy. He is not Leonard Nimoy anymore. Oh, wrong edgelord.
You're done. Pathetic. Pathetic. Heal. Suffer. Too slow. Too slow. Let's go.
That should be enough for phase 1, if they actually hit Ventus and not... There we go. That's phase 1. We're going to go on to phase 2, which is just Master Xehanort. Small child bodied. Now on to the old man. He's stronger than he looks. You're going to dash forward because he's going to try and send you upward, and you're not having any of that. And then you're just going to body him in the corner with your Fire Surge until you power through, but you're going to body him through anyway because... because you want to try and get your ultimate power, which we acquired not too long ago, which is, of course, not relevant now because he's already pretty well dead. Blade Charge. Okay. Goodness. That's fine. We're still making half decent time, and by half decent I mean I should be done already. Got him in the corner. We're going to go into Blade Charge, and this should be much better. As you can see, it does way too much damage.
Wow.
Yeah, it does way too much damage, and you should be able to just body him no problem. We're on to the final phase of the fight, which is a true success for Terra, because when you're trying to become the ultimate edgelord, there's no greater edgelord than you yourself. So we're now going to fight me, the ultimate edgelord, as me. Are we getting this yet? Are we? If I lost you, too bad. I'm an edgelord. We don't care.
So edgy, this hair is now gray.
So now, this is gonna be a mixture of me trying to pop these shot locks off with him letting me have the time of day to do it, which sometimes he dashes around and doesn't let me. You get 3 off on your focus gauge, and that's what you'll get with any shot lock at max level. So then, we're out of focus gauge. Well, that's bad news. No, we've got these Mega Ethers. They're going to fully recharge our focus meter and allow us to go again. What you want is that knock-up animation. When he does stuff like this, he can be locked in combo. He's not invincible like you are. He can shoot me with those. I have invulnerability frames while I'm shooting, so you can do what he'd like. Sorry if I'm not very talkative, this fight takes quite a bit of concentration.
far, it seems pretty cut and dry. He told us exactly how we're going to beat him.
This is the part where I've kind of just whiffed Flame Salvo because he's going to use these things which he's invulnerable to as they come crashing down. And we're on our last Mega Ether. And he's gonna, this should be enough, and if it's not, the Flame Strikes will make quick work. Time is when I get last hit on this guy. In case no one was paying attention. Should be one more, but time coming up. Yep. You sink into darkness. Time. I mean, I'll be submitting that to speedruns.com because, like it or not, that was my PB. So, we in there. Very excited about that. So, that puts me 7th place for this run. Very exciting.
Very, very good.
That's 4 minutes difference from my PB despite all the deaths, so I look to improve on this game. This is my first speed run. I had a lot of fun. You know what? If I'm talking, we're just going to run this cutscene because I love this game. My name's BinDoogle. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited about this. Hour and 12 minutes. All right, enjoy this edgy cutscene. Thank you for joining me on my journey to become the ultimate edgelord.
And like a real G, he's actually going to just take this whole thing.
Realistically, I would love to go for world record, and I'm going to continue to improve my strat and work on this game. World record is currently 54 and change. So I've got... Bruh, don't kill me. Yeah, no, I would love world record. At the moment, it's Kingdom Hearts fan something or other, and he's got like 54 minutes and change. So I've got some work to do, but if I don't die to Ericus, if I don't die to Xehanort, if I pull off better execution, I can't see why not. So I'll continue to practice this game, and this is my first marathon. This is my first speedrun. I'm very excited to have done this. I look forward to doing more GFAs.
No, absolutely.
Thanks again, everybody.
What is the next game? Okay, ow. Okay, the next game for games finished adequately is Shovel Knight.
Then,
Shovel Knight.
one day,
Yeah.
I will set this right.
Yeah. BinDoogle, are you leaving anytime soon? Can you give me an hour just to use the HDMI monitor? Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.